Capricorn, hello. Capricorn, stop making my life a fucking hell, okay? I know that you may or may not potentially like me, okay? I know we may or may not have history. This is the channel messages I'm getting for you, okay? Stop making my life a fucking hell. I know you may or may not like me. I know we may or may not have history, but for fuck's sake, is it that funny? Okay? I feel like you find something hilarious, Capricorn, or someone is your guilty pleasure. I don't know what you're into. Hopefully it's not the dark arts. Capricorn, let's go into your reading, your channel messages. I took a day off, so your reading was pushed back. I'm sorry. That wasn't good. I didn't mean to do it that way. It's a tails, so it's a no for you, no for Leo. Let's go ahead until you read them, Capricorn. We have a comment, so comments, Capricorn, or is this you? Maybe you're texting people, okay? Your answer is no. I don't want to be with you, bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. I found my queen. She's not you. We have a 9 endings, Sagittarius energy also. So you may be dealing with Sagittarius. Are you moving, Capricorn? Are you really locating to another state, another province, another parish? I feel like you're breaking it off. Yeah, 9 is the ending. You're breaking it off. I feel like you're sending somebody the, hey, I think it's best we break up text. You're doing it over text? Oh, me too. You crazy, Capricorn. Why would you do that? Why? We have a R is coming out. Remember the faithful R. But who is this R? C'est Rosman. Un jour, dans ma vie vraie, oui, my real life, je voyais il. I saw him, yeah. Il est le très parfait, il est très grand, elle est très intelligente. Oh my god, l'intelligente. Je pense qu'il est un médecin. Yeah, oui. He could have been a doctor in another life. He's so intelligent. Or a policière. Oui, ou policière. Oui, yeah. But anyways, R. No, what letter of the alphabet is R? 9 is going back to the cow on the pot of gold chart, remember. So something about a cow, a Sagittarius. Is there something about a Muslim man? You might have a R name, R last name, or R is very significant. It could be a nickname, but something about Muslim. Now, R is the 18th letter of the alphabet, which is 8 and 1 is 9. Raw. This is a Sagittarius. If this is not a Sagittarius, the person with the R, first name or last name, you are destined to be with this person. You and this person are going to change. I don't want to say change the world, but we're not going to be a power couple. It might be in politics though. I'm kind of getting a Michelle Obama type of vibe. But that's a Sagittarius R with an R name, R first name, R last name. Or a very, 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 very sexy Russian man. But no, I don't talk. I do not care if he wore his ring every day. I still can look. I won't touch. I promise you I won't touch. I'm not that girl. I don't touch unless I get permission to. Stormy, you look like mommy, baby. accounts. Them lucky. That is coming like the only out of all the bullying and harassment and racism that I have experienced at Centre Lacord. The only blood clot thing what was keeping me there is that blood clot man. Is him why I was going there every day. Even when we moved to online classes, who you think me that cheered fun? Who you think I was looking on my monitor screen? You think it was the professor? No, I ain't met my blood clot stay. And then when him start with the fuckery, I was like, deuces. I'm moving on to something better, better, better. No more trying to make it work. They only use the 6, bye-bye, 6, bye-bye, 6, bye-bye to her. Deuces, yes. Only for lucky, he was the one who kept me in school that long. I would have fuck off. I would have tell them, fuck them all long time ago. You're lucky you have an attractive, intelligent man in the class. We have a Q coming out. Alright. There's something about a QR code, something about a barcode. QR code. Now this could be vaccination code. You know, every vaccination, when you get the vaccination and get a QR code. Yes, I have got 2, and if you're looking at my system, I'm going to see 1. Because the dirty government of Quebec, Q-U-E-B-E-C. No, I'm lying, I can't call Quebec dirty. Because when I had run away from my abuser, Quebec did house me. Even though Quebec in a fuckery. But something about a QR code, a vaccination code, something is missing off of your records, or somebody has a duplication of your QR code. There's something about a code here. I hear VIP code. Is there a barcode that people walk around with their phone and them can scan it, and when them scan it, them get things for little or nothing because they're pre-selected by the government to be in this very important persons, like a, you know, like a black card, like a credit card, like a, there's something about a QR code here. This could be a QR code on a lottery ticket. Maybe you had a winning lottery ticket and you scan it and the machine pick it up as no winner, and you may have thrown away the ticket or something like that. You were a winner, you did win, the QR code was right, but feel like the machine wrong, or the Sagittarius pick wrong, something like that. We have a camera, yeah, something about a picture, or something about a picture of a QR code, yeah. It would be digital. Whether it's a vaccination you get, or something that has to be scanned, but it's sent to your phone digitally. Somebody duplicated the code, or them keep the code. Or it could be them keep your lottery tickets. Somebody could have known you did win. We don't know how. They knew you win the lotto. They knew that you were going to. And checks. Don't checks have QR codes in them? So there's something about a check that was written in your name. Somebody stole the check. Or somebody deposited the check via... You know, you can deposit check in a bank. Somebody deposited the check online, and the check went through into their account, clearing for the amount that it cleared for, but that wasn't the name that was supposed to be on that check. Or they did it in somebody else's bank account. Here we have a 0/O. Alright. Something about opening. Somebody could be 60 years old, or something is coming on to the 60th year. 600. Now, when you get 6 is one thing. When you get 66 is one thing. When you have 600, we are crossover now. 600, the initiation. There could be a check for $600 that's missing, that's being deposited in someone else's account. There could be a check for 60,000, 600,000, 9,000, 900,000. This is a 9, it's not a 6, my apologies. 900, wow. Yeah, 900, we're going, not 600, we're going to 900. Something about a $900 bill or a $900 payment. This could be $845. Somebody linking with an R name who either stole the check, have the check. or saving your checks. We have You Are My Everything coming out first. I Am Waiting For You. And we have Christian. Like this, as I said, you think I was looking on the professor? Yes, the professor named Christian. The same blood clot professor who met me and talk about say him know a girl named Wellet. Me is the only girl in the class named Wellet. Who used to fuck her husband and fuck the father at the same time, right? Can you imagine? You go French school to learn French? Can you try get by? And the blood clot professor, the professor, you know, I gotta say, online, in front of everybody, you know, I know this girl, and her last name was Wellet, and she used to fuck the son and the father at the same time. Can you imagine? And hustling in a blood clot place. Can you imagine? And Russell is in the blood clot place. Can you imagine how embarrassed I feel? And I try to learn French. While them torment me, tell them to go check my blood clot records at Duolingo. That them for do. Tell them to go to the CEO, VP, and the people and programmer at Duolingo and ask them for pull up my blood clot records. Tell them to pull up my individual daily records. Tell them to pull up my blood clot progress rate. I don't need for blood clot though. To show you how them stay. The dirty stinking one named Christian. I don't care. And him was the same one, the same blood clot man. We're gonna tell the class say him have to bring him son to the doctor because the son have a problem with his penis. Now, I don't know if the son had a urinary tract infection or if the son had bacterial problems. Why would you be telling the class that your son have an issue with his penis and you need to bring him go somewhere? The kid is 3 years old, 2 years old. What kind of argument that? And I must have become, I never laugh. When the whole class laugh, I never laugh. My face skin up disgusting, like I smell shit. And that they never blood clot like. I am not hiding and talking. The one with the guitar, yes, the professor, and him look good in the blood clot. That is the problem. Him look so good and him had some blood clot, dirty. Imagine you send your kid, even though I am not a kid, but you send a kid go school or you try learn at school because first of all, your man never want you to learn French. The parent for the man said in front of you, you don't need to learn French because all you need to do is sell a pussy and make them money. And on top of you having nobody in the country, and you get abused, and you get all type of abuse, spiritually abused, because I couldn't pray in the house. I was forbidden to pray. I couldn't pray. I couldn't use yoga mat. I couldn't do yoga and pray and meditate. It was forbidden. Our argument I started in the house. I want to take myself and take the last blood clot $5 or $7 I have in my pocket and left. Because I don't know nobody a blood clot Montreal. Plus I did not speak French. No, me enroll myself to go back to school because I want to be somebody. I decide say, alright, my freedom, I'm going to be education. And this stuff is thinking, nah, no cocky, dead cocky professor. Christian, the professor name. Him cocky dead like. If you know, say the nose what him have, it could have opened a one girl stronger and more firm than in blood clot cocky, right? Him going to talk about saying no one girl with the name Wellet. And I might the same name. I just 1331. And I'm going to talk about say, oh, she fuck the for just show you they were friends with everything. Me show you so the whole Quebec, the whole of them know what was happening. Cause him father they worked for, you know, Lalma, you know, Alma company, what produced the biggest in a East, in a Montreal, and I actually know they're the top producers in the world. They produce yeast, they produce construction and other things. Big company. They name Lalma or Alma, one big factory. And that's what the fucker and the fucker father did work. It's a big name. Me never even know. But me I go French school and I got talk about say you know one girl with my last name. Who used to fuck the son and her father. You know, lucky had I been fucking the father, I would not be eating. But I need to go French school. Me I fuck Mr. Norman Wellet. You think if I was riding off the dick of Norman Wellet, I would have to go to French school? I would not have to. I said what I said. Yes. So you are my everything. I am waiting for you and Christian. No, I don't know what that means. Did Christian forget to give you your payments? I feel like time I come round for somebody to collect and them can't. Them don't have the money. They don't have the money. The people them sell you as a 6. Them sell it as a 66. Now this fucker going to get sold as a 600. Someone's waiting for you. Somebody's waiting for you to visit the church. L'église. Somebody's waiting for you to just step your foot in the church, for just ask the little reverends. Tell them say you don't want no blood clot reverends from them. And if you have to step in a church for money for coming on your hand, you don't want it. Because God don't bless people that way. You think God telling them things there? You think God will tell you, my dearly holy child, come step foot in this holy church and I will give you all the riches you want? And I saw it blood clot go. That's why Sean Storm sing, Jaja never give a man more than what him can bear. Don't watch your cheek there. Jah nah go judge you for the clothes what you wear. If I love you can give, you must share. Choose your words that in my day. I know Jah will provide my way. Jah provide my blood clot way, you know. You never blood clot, no. Ask the lingo for give him a blood clot track record. You will say, Jah did provide my blood clot way. You have to make a way for yourself. Even when the people who are put in front of you, who were supposed to help you, and if they elevate you, I try to stop you. So I don't know if this Christian man is waiting on you to be a Christian or to wait for you to join the church. Tell them say you don't want no part of that blood clot cult. Tell them need to come in your blood clot house and spread one mat and pray with you. Them act like them closer to God. Them are closer to God than you. Capricorn. Maybe the Capricorn was the one who spread the rumor. Who want to make people torment your life because the Capricorn was bullied in high school. Because the Capricorn was bullied too. And the Capricorn never knew what to do. So because the Capricorn was bullied, the Capricorn want you to face bullying to do. Is the Capricorn a homosexual? Maybe that's what it really was. Before the Capricorn defend you, before the Capricorn take up for you, before the Capricorn say, you know what, fuck all of them, come make me teach you French yourself. Before the Capricorn did that, what them want to jump on the bandwagon? They need to know if the Capricorn gave them the information, the Capricorn knew what the outcome was. Because nobody never did more blood clot enlightened than the blood clot Capricorn. You see, that's the thing, you know. When you could have tormented the Capricorn every day. When you could have said the Capricorn look like my ugly what Shrek. When you could have tormented him every day. The Capricorn knew what enough we never know. The mantra for Capricorn is I use, therefore I am. Maybe the Capricorn use you forget back at somebody who did torment them. Maybe the Capricorn used to be tormented. And the Capricorn never know what to use for dismiss torment, so them use you for do it. At the end of the blood clot day, the Capricorn it looked very scary. The Capricorn was very demonic. The Capricorn was a part of a very, very high level underground KKK type of Hell's Angels type of Mason type of vibe. But to this blood clot day, I will say the Capricorn knew that what a lot of we knew not. Now with you are my everything, I am waiting for you and Christian. Maybe somebody's waiting for your hand in marriage. We have fetish. The only fetish I have is men with glasses. That is the only fetish I have. Something about a fetish though. Or maybe that was a fetish for everybody. Where the son and the father can fuck the same woman. I just got here. I wasn't here for long. I haven't been here long. I just got here. Okay? Yeah. We have hot, because you're hot as fuck, yeah? Yes, you're so hot. Everybody want fuck you. Everybody wants to walk off of me. Everybody wants to walk off of me. Since I'm run the dirty. Pussy, yeah, give me come, run, come, give me. Everybody wants to walk off of me. Yes, in the great words of Gully Bop, everybody wants to walk off of you. Yes, because you act like 10 firesides. You need to tell them, Capricorn and all the surrounding communities need to tell them, them a talk about body count, them a talk about say girl a slut. You need to tell them if you were supposed to say yes to every man who they want fuck you. You'd have full up a blood clot stadium. Them want cuss you and ridicule about your body and cuss you and ridicule about who you are and you're not opening up your legs to Capricorn. Capricorn, Make them know, say if them they look that good, they would do the same thing too. I call them not look as good as you. Yes, you have men fighting like in the Egyptian days, fighting over your beauty. You have sons and fathers and classmates in battle. Because you're at no blood clot, tell them say yes, when you're good, you're great. And that they never like. You have affirmations, yes, you have no blood clots. Yes. And you may feel targeted. You may feel that everywhere I go, I cannot get true love. Everybody just wants a piece of my body. Yes, because you have no blood clots. It's like when God was making you, Capricorn, God did this. I'm sorry, I used it. I can't find my lip gloss, so I'm using petroleum jelly on my lips. It don't feel better. I actually feel worse, but what else are you going to do? Yes, you act like 10 fire blood clot sites. I don't need to know, Capricorn. Yes. We have pedophile coming out with a fetish. Was that it? Was it that your because your son's wife would be your son wife or who? Your son wife, no, your daughter-in-law, incest, family, we call it family oracles. Family oracles, yes, family oracles. You're a big Christian man up in the church. You're a big professor, and you gotta tell the whole class that you know one girl who I fought the father and I fought the son in front of the whole class with the same name what me have. When his father would have been what? My father-in-law, when I would be his daughter-in-law. And that's his phone fetish. When you love to fuck on the family members, don't. Or at least pretend to fuck on the family members. The Capricorn were exposing the blood clots, and I'm sorry for the type of gun that Capricorn have in them hand. And gun meaning the mouth. Here we have the strength card, Leo energy, the sun energy, and the strength of 1,000 men. The ego. Maybe you wouldn't want to give nobody the time of day. Is it because you'd rather do your homework than fuck the professor? Is it because that? Is it because of that? Is it because you would have rather fuck your schoolmate than the professor that was teaching the class le français? And that I never like. I don't care. We don't care around here. I am blind. Yes. So who did they blind? Make somebody forget about you. Make somebody pretend they never like you no more. They paired somebody else with him because they never want to see you with him. Because you guys look too good together. This was the type of couple when you see the man and the woman walking down, you would say to yourself, I would pay money to see how these people look having sex together. I saw the relationship is beautiful. That's how it potentially could be. And the man, he's a very rememberable man. Yes, he remember everything with the avant, from the hair to the earring to the jewelry to every blood clot thing. Yes, and that's why when they have crushes over him, and that them never like. We don't care. We do not care around here. Unless somebody is losing them vision, or again, someone needs glasses. Put your glasses on. Put your glasses on. Two more and I'm gone. Yeah, we have scents. Or it could be the big. You smell like cannabis. How are you supposed to be coming to school and smelling like cannabis? Enough of them are come to school and them smell like liquor. Them stink of liquor. Look how much blood clot of them full of blood clot liquor and gin and them blood clot coffee cup and I come to school. Them stink of liquor. Don't ask me about cannabis. Mind you, I was a homeless girl. So the sense that arise from me was because of the homelessness. Plus a bicycle me there ride. I was smoking in the mornings and riding bicycle for 40 minutes to go school and 40 minutes to come back. And I was still making progress in my French class. And the Dutch racist fucker them kicked me out. If you think I am joking, please go to Duolingo and ask Duolingo. Ask them how I'm doing. Over there. There ain't no racism over there. Ain't no sexism over there. Because even with the little classes where you practice on the lingo, even with these little things, even girl and girl, there's two girls in a relationship. I learn French about what they must say. The classroom of the lingo was more diverse than the classroom of Saint Lacourde. That is what I want Toronto to know. So if the government of Quebec is trying to tell you otherwise, it is a lie. The city of Toronto does not approve and they do not believe that. I rest my case. Now the city of Toronto do understand. They do understand that while we do not tolerate any type of drug usage in a classroom. Tell them say I go adult school first of all. It was adults. No kids never in a classroom. That is the first thing. The second thing the city of Toronto wants you to know is that we do not discriminate, as there are locally government authorized cannabis locations near you. And while we want the citizens to support their community, which builds up their community, which fosters in love with their community, we cannot discriminate against that. When you want to talk about drug use, the only time drug use you need to come in is when that drug athletes and that test athletes. How you pass the school system? You pass the school system by grades, right? Them don't care where you live, don't? Them don't care where you... I mean, you have dress codes, yes? But it's all go by memory. Now, if you want to say that this person's taking a drug to enhance their focus levels and intellectual levels, that is one thing. But to discriminate against somebody who is using a drug that the government has dispensaries all over locations selling, I ever discriminate against person, plus the person was one of the top persons in the class. Oh yeah, and it was a nigger. Don't, it is black, don't. Yeah, it is black. It was the blackest one in the blood clot class. And that never blood clot like, don't. Yeah. When I am blood clot talk, we don't want to talk about drugs. We need to go test drugs. We're not talking about testing drugs, testing cannabis, testing all of these things. We need to test the athletes. We don't test it with people who are go to school and want to discriminate. Because the last time I checked, every single lunchtime, everybody outside has smoked cigarettes. I'ma still need an ID to buy cigarette like I need an ID to buy cannabis. So fuck them all. That was the fetish. The fetish was the black girl could have speak French and one of them could not as good as you. Don't. You don't have no history. You don't have no background. The most background that you had speaking French was sucking a Quebecois man's dick that you did marry. Nothing else. And that never blood clot like. You need to ask Jalingo how I'm doing. You have underage. They might act like you're underage picnic. Don't. I see I went to the canteen for buy food. Them tell me say them don't serve me. They're not serving. Right? So them even deny me food too. I'm gonna have my money for try to pay. A lot of times I never had any money. I was really there on a hungry stomach, to be very honest with you. Because government was not paying me to go to French school. I mean I take my money and go to French school. Because everybody know when you're in the government of Quebec, the government pay $800 every single month for go French school. I was not on it. But I use other money and I go French school. That them need to know. And I act like an underage. And an underage girl, you think you're a little girl around here, so? When they are tormented, them, you were an adult, don't? They tormented you under the name of being an adult. That's why if you kill yourself, nothing will come out of it, don't? Death, yeah, that you want though. Tormented till they kill themselves, don't. Dirty fucker them. And them call themselves, them all holy. Every blood clot Sunday, every 12 o'clock you hear the bell ring. Gling, gling, gling. Yeah, because them all let out the blood clot demon them out of them church. Them can't fool me and them can't scare me no longer. Let them go suck out them big pussy mother. The tower card, Scorpio energy, destruction. I hope them set that blood clot place on fire. We will not tolerate it if we don't want to keep up those racism things down in Quebec, right? Where Mr. Francois control or to keep that nastiness down in Quebec. We were already told that the people who came from Quebec were the murderers, the rapists, the drug dealers, and the prostitutes that came from France. So only cannot throw stone after anybody when only live in a glass house. The tower card and the death card. That sound like an explosion net or a pow. That's what that sound like. Is it suicide? Somebody will commit suicide via a gun? No, I'm not gonna lie. I won't lie, cause you know how I'll be in other readings. The tower with the blind and it'll come out with the R and the deaths. Let me just say this. Alright? If you were involved in something, if you were involved in the setup of a death of somebody else, or you were involved in a very, very big underground thing, and you blame yourself, don't blame yourself. If you're feeling very, very suicidal right now, and you feel like you want to just take a gun and shoot yourself in the head, don't do it. It's gonna pass. It's not go easy, but you have to go through the shame. The shame that you put on somebody else, you have to go through it too. And you putting a bullet in your head, just to even be more shameful. Because it's going to show say what you did, you really did mean it. Because you can't even come to terms with what you did out of someone else's mouth. The way how you shame, you rather kill yourself. To get rid of this, you can't deal with it. You have to deal with it. You have to deal with it just like the person who only didn't want to commit suicide, you have to deal with it. Let me just say that for the sake of this person. I don't know what in depth they did, but I'm just gonna say that. You don't kill yourself to get rid of the problem that you created. Make it better. Fix it. And don't run from the problem like a pussy. Fix the problem. And we have food. That my dad said them all deny my food when I have my money for pay. I'm going to leave it here, Capricorn. Until next time. Meta.